What are you doing now?
Hold. Call.
Check.
I'll check.
There's a fine line between brilliance and stupidity. I'm pretty sure we're all straddling it like a Lithuanian lap dancer. Check.
I'll bet.
I fold.
Ash grabs the pot.
Poker ain't a game for cowards.
You appear to be nodding off. Let's see if moving the blinds up to 600 and 1200 gets your attention.
I haven't seen so much folding since Max and I busted that underground bed-making contest.
There was blood and goose feathers everywhere.
I call. Yeah, I'm in.
I like the cut of these cards, Jib. I'm in.
I didn't realize cards had jibs.
Or that you could cut them.
I'll check. Interesting. No, wait. What's the opposite of that?
I'm all in. Whoa.
I think one of you has taken leave of his senses. More so than usual, I mean.
Who dug it? That's a lot of simoleons. Yeah.
Just remember, it's only a game. Nope.
Okay, then. Son of a bitch!
Didn't even get to the river.
Brock Samson has two pair. The player has two pair. The player wins with the higher pairs. Brock Samson has been eliminated.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go blot this evening out of my head with a bucket of Milwaukee's finest.
You know, I love a moody noir setting as much as the next hard-boiled cop-like guy, but do you think you could turn up the lights a little? I'd like to get a better look at the cockroaches nibbling my toes.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Sam. And those aren't cockroaches.
Can't or won't?
Management froze me out of the lighting systems after I created a strobe effect to induce seizures in a bus full of Freemasons. It was an illuminating experiment. Ash grabs the pot.
That was easy. Too easy. Anyway, you made that up just for the pun, didn't you?
Maybe. Say cheese.
Check.
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 Checo. Interesting. No, wait. What's the opposite of that?
I'll check that.
Checorama.
The player has a pair of threes. Mr. Williams has ace high. Sam has ace high. The player wins.
Think. I raise.
I fold.
Try not to freak out. I'm just tossing out a few of my extra chips.
Most people are bound by the conventions of probability and common sense. But you're special.
Fold.
I hate to be that guy, but your chainsaw's leaking on my pants.
The player takes the pot.
Anyway, I hate to be that guy, but your chainsaw's leaking on my pants.
Sorry about that, Marmaduke. I just like to be prepared. All in.
Oh, fuzz nuggets.
Not getting nervous on me, are you? Who's your daddy? Ah, jeez. Son of a...
Ashley has a pair of twos, and the player has a pair of jacks. The player wins the hand. Ashley Williams has been eliminated.
Well then, guess it's time to slam down a few beers and dream up an excuse for losing all that money.
The blinds have been increased to 800 and 1600.
Oh, great. How am I gonna make small talk with a mute? Check. Check. I'll check. Is that a big bet? I've kind of lost track. I call. Check.
Sam has a pair of threes, and you have a pair of threes. The player wins with the jack kicker.
I call. I'll bet this much. All in. Belgium.
The player has two pair. Sam has a pair of nines. The player wins.
In a fascinating game of cat, mouse, and fountain pen, the player has emerged victorious.
Hey, good game there.
The owner wants you to defense us out.
I'm not doing that.
I'm afraid the owner was most insistent.
Oh, son of a... Fine. This never leaves the room, understand?
Scouts
No
on it.
problem. A little to the left.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Go, Team Venture.
As always, the tournament buy-in is $20,000.
I think I'll call.
Sure, why not?
I'll call that.
Check.
Jackaroonie.
Check.
Check.
Well, since we're just oozing with confidence, I'll check too.
Ecce, Oozer's Lay.
Check.
Checkorama.
Although usually a sign of a weak hand, a check can also be used to disguise a stronger hand. In your case, I'll assume it's a sign of confusion.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Fold.
Nuh-uh.
Fold.
A pussy says what?
Brock steals the pot.
For the record, that was a bluff.
What are you staring at, Clifford?
The hand. That's one of those spiffy Danish jobbies, isn't it? A flongvar?
Buddy, I'll have you know that this beauty was built by Lord Arthur's personal blacksmith back in the 14th century.
You know, most people would find that story ludicrous, but that's not even the silliest thing I've heard since lunch.
Wait till I tell you about the mini ashes.
Damn.
Impressive.
Fold.
I don't know. Yeah, you can have it. But only because I feel sorry for you.
The player takes the pot.
Fold.
Call.
I'll fold.
I like these cards. Not like. That'd be weird. Check.
Checking.
This may look like a small bet, but just wait until it metastasizes. Good for you.
Damn, G. Look at all that cheddar.
You call that a raise? I'll show you a raise! There. That was the raise I was referring to.
All in.
Damn.
Finish him!
Ah,
Really?
hell.
Big
Great day in the
mistake,
morning.
Junior.
I'm out.
Ah! Alrighty.
The player has a pair of sixes. Sam has 2 pair. Sam takes the pot.
Hey, I won. Neat.
Are you sure it was a good idea to bring the bunny? I think he's throwing you off your game.
Good idea or not, I'm keeping my eye on Max until this Chosen One crisis blows over.
Chosen one.
Last night, Max and I were mopping up some trouble at the St. Swithin's dance over at William Henry Harrison High.
Oh, there was pig's blood everywhere.
All of a sudden, the Honor Society went into a trance and began a suspiciously well-choreographed musical number.
They're possessed by Rogers and Hammerstein. Get it? I've seen it in show.
Actually, it had more of a Sondheim feel.
At the climax of the chorus, they all pointed at us and started chanting about the Chosen One.
You think Max is the chosen one?
Max is always the Chosen One. If I had $1 for every time Max has been the focal figure of an apocalyptic doomsday cult, internet virus, or ancient prophecy, I wouldn't be gambling away my jerky money tonight.
Okay, then.
Fold.
I'll fold.
On the one hand, you're probably trying to string me along. On the other hand, that bet's so small that I just don't give a hoot. Call. Well, that's good, right? For me, I mean. Yippee!
The player has a pair of sevens. Sam has 2 pair. Sam wins.
Winning streaks are like dating a beautiful woman. Enjoy them while you can, because it's only a matter of time before they dump you for being weird and clingy.
The player has been eliminated.
Better luck next time, kid.